Welcome to Get Offset. My name is Emily, and I'm here today with the Sunlight by Old Blood Noise Endeavors. It is their newest reverb pedal. It's their newest pedal, period, as of filming this demo in September of 2021. They have sent it to me in exchange for a demo, so I checked that box. Don't yell at me for that. This pedal is centered around the idea of a dynamic hold. If you're familiar with the freeze pedal, a pedal I've always wanted but can never bring myself to buy, this pedal might scratch that itch and more. It is one of those pedals that is an ambient dream machine and more. It checks a lot of boxes, I think, for a lot of players. I think you might be a little bit surprised by its versatility. Let me tell you a little bit about my signal chain before we get started, because y'all always ask. I'm playing my Her Signature Stratocaster. It's got Fender noiseless single coil pickups in it. I like them more than most of you seem to. Ha! I'm playing it through my brand new Fender Super Reverb from the Tone Master series. I'm playing it direct because I cannot find any of my microphone clips. Whoops. But it has a pretty cool option. I'm playing it on the second direct setting, which emulates an SM57, which is what I was going to use anyway. I will do a full demo on that soon, so stay tuned for that. And let's get into it. I'm not going to start with the top two knobs. Those are the rate and depth knobs. Those change with every setting. You see toggle settings there. There's the bypass. There's an alt switch. We'll talk about that later. It's pretty friggin' cool. There is a mix. I'm going to keep it at around 50% for the bulk of the demo because that is the way that I like it. That is the decay. You're pretty familiar with decay on most reverbs. This one works a little bit differently. Like I said, this pedal has a dynamic hold. It's something that you might have to hear a little bit to understand. I sure did. But basically, as you hit a note, it will hold that note kind of based on your input or your output from your guitar, the input into the pedal. And the decay will be how long that note gets held. So I'll tell you what, let's just play it. I'm going to turn the rate and the depth down. I'm going to have it on the tape setting first. There are 3 settings. Tape is kind of your standard flutter and wow, charming warble setting that us guitarists and nerds seem to like so much. The middle setting is a combined reverb and delay. It's like, let's say it says 4 delay lines are placed after the reverb. Emphasis on short delays. Create combined filters like a fixed flange. And then after that, there is a bandpass filter applied to 2 reverb pass where random sample holds functions sets the cutoff frequency of the bandpass. These are things that one might say are certainly words that you kind of have to hear to really get. So I'm not going to talk too much. Some dude is going to comment, playing starts at blah, 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 blah. So I have the input kind of in the middle. I have decay in the middle. I have the mix in the middle. I like the input in the middle. I like the decay in the middle. Input kind of controls how much attack you need to trigger that decay, that hold, that dynamic hold. So let's just have some fun with it in my Pacific Northwestiness. So you could probably hear that not every single note I played was getting held. But the more that I really push and dig into those strings, because of the way my input settings are if I dig in more, I get that dynamic hold. I really like my settings the way that they are, but everyone wants them differently. So if you have the input all the way down and the decay all the way up, then what you're going to get is more like a freeze function. So like the last thing that's played will just be like an infinite kind of hold. So if I just play like... No matter how much I dug in there, it was not going to hold. So that's why kind of like in the middle, it has that really nice kind of natural fall off that I find really soothing, appealing. I like it. It sounds cool. So that's the tape one, I think, is the best for just kind of a natural, lush sort of reverb. I haven't added any of that warble, that water. I'm apparently going to Philly now. So if you're going to hop by the Wawa, how about you pick me up a hoagie? And the longer, the harder I hit something, the longer that trail lasts. So I'm really feeling the dynamics of that. Really. So let's get some rate and some depth in there. How about it? Ooh. I think a little bit of depth goes a long way. Maybe a little bit more. All right, let's just jump right into combined. I'm going to get them both in the middle. This says the rate sets the time of all four delays, and the depth sets the feedback or resonance for the delay sections. Still seems to be something even on no decay. But it fades out a lot faster. Max decay should just be like an infinite hold. Let's just find out. Neat. Yeah. So that was the comb combined. The next one is the pass, and this, let me just read this because these are certainly words that make sense after you hear it, I think. Pass is a band pass filter applied between two reverb paths where a random sample hold function sets the cutoff frequency of the band passes, rate sets the timing of the cutoff sample hold, and the depth sets the range of the possible cutoff frequencies. If rate is set to 0, depth sets a fixed cutoff frequency. This one I thought I would not like, and then ultimately found it to be supremely fun. Let's have some fun. This one feels more subtle when everything's at 0. And that's because the rate's at 0. So if we crank the rate up even just a little bit. There it is. Make a mistake, it lasts forever. Just kidding. It doesn't last forever because you got the depth knob. It bows out gracefully. Unlike me. It got a little loud. Sorry. Alright. So last but not least, I want to talk a little bit about the hold function. The alt function, I mean. So the alt function allows you to kind of set a preset of parameters, and you can switch between it momentarily, or you can do a hold. And remember how earlier I was talking about how I always wanted a freeze pedal but can never commit to it? Well, this can get you there. You can do it. So like I said before, the hold, to basically get a freeze pedal, you want to max decay and minimize input. So you want to get that freeze. And that would do it. So, but you don't want to bend over like right after you hit a chord. But you can save that setting so that you're playing this pedal. You can like get the pedal on, you can be playing it, and you can make that happen. I think that's really cool. So what you do is you hit the power and the alt for 6 seconds. Yeah, you wait for that to blink. You set any of these parameters wherever you want them for that amount of time. So I want like mix at 50. Yeah, that's exactly where I want them now. I want my decay all the way up, my input all the way down. I'm going to hold these for another 6 seconds. And it's going to stop blinking. So now I'm going to keep my input and my decay in the middle. Make sure my pedal's on. I have my freeze pedal. And I have my dynamic hold reverb pedal. Big thanks to Old Blood Noise Endeavors for making something that they didn't even know that I wanted or needed. Similarly, you can assign any of these functions to any oh my goodness. Expression pedal, yeah, including their expression ramper in a similar way, but you would just be holding the bypass down for 6 seconds with the expression plugged in, any TRS kind of deal. You would set your minimum, you would set your maximum, and heel position, toe position. There are instructions in there. It's basically similar. It's very, very similar. I just don't have that plugged in. I need to get going. So yeah, I thank you again to Old Blood Noise Endeavors for sending me this pedal. I hope this demonstration was very helpful. If you thought it was helpful, please like, comment, subscribe for more content. Tell builders that you like the channel. Sometimes they just need to find out. What else? We have merch at GetOffsetPodcast.com/shop. Wow. GetOffsetPodcast.com/shop. Yes. As a place you can use our affiliate codes in the video description for Sweetwater and Reverb.com. If you want to put your music on the internet, you can use our DistroKid affiliate code to save 7% on your first year of DistroKid. We get a kickback there. It's very helpful for us. Those kinds of things keep this channel going, and not very many people do them. Watching keeps this channel going. If you're watching during the premiere, you can drop some money into the super chat. If not, catch the next premiere. Liking, subscribing, and getting notifications will enable you to super chat us money. Yes. So, don't want to sound like I'm begging. I really don't care. But it always makes me feel good when somebody does that, you know? Makes me feel nice. It also makes me feel nice when Seth Brady and the team from Old Blood Noise Endeavors send us these beautiful pedals. Yeah. You know, it makes me feel good when you watch, when you like, when you comment, and you subscribe. When you rate and review the podcast on iTunes. You follow us on Instagram. You do all those things. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for understanding. My name is Emily. Until next time, goodbye.